Why NHL 94?
NHL 94 is the most fun hockey video game that's been created.
Full blister, full blister.
When any sports media site posts what's the best game of all time, every third game somebody's saying NHL 94.
Either you have it or you don't.
The essence of hockey was in this game, and it felt like it.
It was the first game that ever had both the NHL and the NHLPA signed on board.
Dino Cicerelli. It's like a cheat code.
They figured out the secret sauce as to how to make it really exciting to play, and it lasts to this day.
Unbelievable! The best NHL 94 you have ever seen in your entire lives.
We made the 93 version, NHLPA 93, and it had a realistic fighting model built into the game. We kind of wanted to indicate the severity of the injury.
Yeah, but you know what, Mike? You can make their heads bleed on this one. Make somebody's head bleed. I'm gonna make Wayne Gretzky's head bleed for super fan number 99 over here. There it is, Mikey. Check it out. His head's bleeding. Mikey, check it out. His legs, little Wayne's legs.
So if he bled from the head, then he was out for the rest of the game. We kind of got attacked for that, if you can believe that. They said, well, then we're gonna pull the license. So I had to decide whether I wanted to keep fighting in the game or the NHL logos and team names. I felt that video gamers would prefer fighting.
When I was first introduced to the notion of doing a hockey game, I didn't even know the rules of hockey. I had never seen a hockey game. I think, I knew what hockey was.
He's working in Brooklyn, Maine. His office is a barn that's on his property.
Hay on the ground, rotten floorboards, chewed up beams that animals actually chewed on. And that's where the development took place. I remember one day up in my office working, and a friend knocked at my office door. And I opened the door, and he said, "Come down, bring your gun." I said, "Bring my gun?" There was a rabid raccoon. I think he was rabid because he was acting weird. He was climbing up and down a tree. And they said, "Kill it." So I did. I shot the raccoon and then went back up and worked. That doesn't happen at EA.
After they saw the success of 93, the NHL really wanted in on the NHLPA 94 game. They still didn't want fighting in the game. We said, okay, we'll include you in the game, we'll call it NHL 94, and we'll remove the cool fighting. But we kind of wanted new features in the game.
The description was simply one-timer.
That's a pretty tough thing to get right.
I think it was Brooke or somebody said, "Do you know what a one-timer is?" And I said, "No."
Mark didn't know hockey, but he knew video games.
I recognized that this was a very important thing. It was what I would call a hook in the game. There was something delicious about it.
That was a real effort to get both the timing and the animation to lock in. And once we got that, I don't think anybody put that game down for a week.
For the first time, the hockey franchise had exceeded the sales of the Madden franchise. I was getting royalties too, so that was nice.
AJ, know he has to put some pressure on. He gets it back. There's Raph gets it back again.
Oh!
There's the shot.
I know!
Can you believe what's happening now?
Yes, we've seen it the past 30 games.
Unbelievable.
So today we're at Wave Z Gaming in Vaughan, Ontario, and what's happening today is the King of 94 tournament. We call that our NHL 94 World Championships.
My thumb is so sore, guys. We might have to get a medic, a Band-Aid, something. Don't do it to me. Yes.
You know, this is still a real love that people have.
This guy hasn't stopped playing Sega Genesis for the last 18 years.
30, but you're close.
You know, getting together to do this is driven out of that community more so than, you know, trying to make a profession out of being a pro NHL 94 gamer.
Response, Theo. Yeisenbart's not even real.
I told you. I won a scoring title with them in a league.
Yeisenbart is unstoppable.
And there's something about the game itself that resonates, that we could play it 25 plus years later, that I don't think will ever be matched again.
This is crazy. Is Rock going to win his first title? Is it going to get through? King Rao has won his first pro title. He is a champion.
So the game's longevity is in part due to the fact that the game was that first experience of having a hockey game that felt like the real thing. I think that probably reminds them, a lot of them, of very good days.